Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Baba Is You. Hasn't happened in a while, but I woke up this morning and I was lying in bed thinking about this game and thinking about this puzzle because I knew that something was off. And that's a good thing. I don't know. I kind of thrive on such obsession. It was a Saturday morning and it was cold out and I was comfortable under the covers, but I wanted to finally get out of bed so that I could get up and try stuff with this. So, I had tried putting Baba over here and then trying to see if I could make him, I guess if I were pushing him, that would be a better way to do it. So let me keep Baba's push. Trying to see if I could make him push things. And so I'd tried pushing him to the right, and I tried using auto, and never had the effect on the other tile. And I couldn't figure it out based on what I'd read about select in the rules why that would be happening. And so I figured I must be missing something. And so I came back and was looking at it, and I realized what I'm missing. If we look carefully at the Baba shadow that's over here, he's actually facing up and down, not left and right. All the other times I've interacted with tiles, I've done it as Baba. And so I was controlling Baba, and so whatever way I was facing, that was the facing direction of Baba. And so I guess, is he facing down there? Looks like he's facing down. Is it down or up? In any case, if I push Baba off, maybe it's downward. So if I push Baba off over here, is it pushing Baba off, or does Baba need to be auto? I was playing around with this a little bit before, and I got him to actually have an effect. So let's imagine that it's auto. If it is auto, that actually takes a bit of effort to set up. So suppose I said tiles push, and push this tile over here, then said, oops, I've already done this wrong. So come on! For a game about pushing things around, there's a lot of struggles pushing things around. So I'm going to put the tile here. I'm going to have Baba facing this way. I'm going to make him auto. And I'm going to try having the tile above. So let's just watch what happens. There it is. The Phantom, it's not really a Phantom because Phantom means something special in this game. The other Baba on the tile managed to push that up. So, auto, so Baba's own movement out of a tile does cause the other Baba to step forward. However, the other Baba is now oriented, I guess it's just up by default. As opposed to in the other games where I was playing, where I was controlling Baba, and so if I was moving Baba to the right, then because Baba is you, Baba would be facing to the right because he was under my control, and as a result, the tile would push to the right. So, with that information, then I imagine there's a way to solve this puzzle. So once again, the thing that we wanted to do is we wanted to have basically Kiki as auto, which will enable us to jump 2 tiles in a row, which is just what we need in order to get across here, but then we want it to turn off so that I can make a 1 tile step over here. And so I'm going to have to use, presumably, Baba also being auto. Ooh, how is Baba also going to be auto to run across the tile? Because Kiki is auto is phrased in a geometric location that I can't also spell Baba is auto at the same time. So that's already quite problematic. Is there a way... Yeah, because there's multiple words that seem like they would need to move. Is that entirely true? Maybe not. If Baba was auto, here's what I'm imagining. Let me just go ahead and just show it rather than just talk about it. If Baba was auto, and that was phrased over here, ignore the fact that Baba's going to be running around like a madman. Why did Baba just disappear? Why did Baba just disappear? Hold on. Baba is auto. Why did Baba just disappear there? I feel like something is not right. I just want to try something really quick. If I push Baba in a different direction, let's just push Baba. Here seems pretty innocuous. And then try this again. Yeah, Baba just goes. I think Baba disappearing there was some kind of freak accident due to something. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so if Baba was over here, now imagine that Baba had been running from right to left over here, pushes this out of the way, and during that same moment, I guess crosses a tile from here to here that causes the invisible Baba that's going to be on another tile here to move that up, and that would say Kiki is auto. That does the opposite of what I want to do, though. I want to start out being auto and then break it up. And the problem is, that's going to be really hard to do, because if Kiki is auto, then Baba couldn't be auto. Let's just see if what I had just said would actually work in practice. I think it would. So we'll start Baba way back over here. I need the tiles to be pushed so I can put them in the locations they need to be. One of them is going to be here. The other one is going to be below Baba is auto right there. Then I'm going to phrase Baba, and it also, there might be like an evaluation order thing in terms of like, does Baba push the word Baba out of the way before the tile tries to move? But let's just witness what happens here. Yeah. Baba did not get a chance to push the word Baba to the left before his tile partner managed to do that. So that didn't actually work in my favor. And also, even if it had, it wouldn't have done what I wanted to do, because I wanted to start with Kiki as auto and end with Kiki not being auto. Okay, but we're learning things. Tile as auto isn't going to help me. Well, I mean, it could. I can push words around just with Baba. Right, I could push words around just with Baba as well. But if I had Baba as auto... Oh! I see something different. Here is what I am seeing in my mind now. Suppose Baba is here. He's pushing Baba is auto. That is all to the left of him, over here. And at some point he pushes here. The tile movement, which appears to perhaps act first, pushes the word is up, while Baba is pushing the word auto to the left. That, I think, might work. So in that case, I do need Baba to be push. Baba now is going to start in this row instead. Tile. I need a tile here pushing the word is up. And I need another tile wherever Baba is going to be at that moment, which would be here. Yes. Yes. And then I want Baba is auto to be here. And I want to activate it at the last moment, ideally, so let's have it be as close to Kiki getting to the gate as we can. And let's just watch it run once and see if it does what I think, so I'm just going to hit the wait button. So Baba's now standing on the tile. Phantom Baba has appeared beneath the is. Phantom Baba pushed the word is upward. However, Baba lost the rule to move leftward, or tried to move leftward, but the word is was in the way. So it didn't totally work. But that was really close. So is there another way that I could do this? That was really close. Is there any way I could tweak this? Phantom Baba just appeared now. Baba tries to move left. It moves the word is up, but doesn't move the word auto to the left. And now Baba's not auto anymore. Okay, well, it occurs to me that I shouldn't work too much on optimizing this solution because it's still doing the opposite of what I want to do. I want to start with Kiki as auto. But the problem is if Baba isn't auto, I don't know how to have him do his action at a distance thing. Because I could say Baba is push. Did I verify for sure that Baba is push, doesn't do the tile activation? I think I did, but let's just try it again really quick. Baba is push. So other than auto, this is pretty much doing the same thing as before. And yeah, pushing him through does not cause the tile activation. So Baba needs to be auto in order to do that. And again, the thing I wish to have happen is to have already had this rule phrased and then somehow disrupt that rule. And an upward push that's going to disrupt that rule is also feels extremely unlikely. Something else that occurs to me is that if there weren't a left wall, I could have simply done this and not done anything with the tiles. So imagine I had... no, this doesn't work because there's still not the word auto down here. I was thinking I could get Kiki is, and if the word auto were here, it would do it. But it doesn't do it. And if Kiki is tile or something, yeah, Kiki's used, so I can't destroy Kiki. There's still the possibility of saying, like, Baba is tile, or... But yeah, I need a Baba in order to activate the tiles. Tile is Baba. It's something I was doing before to have 3 Babas pushing the whole rule when it was phrased vertically rather than horizontally. But that still doesn't do what I need to do. I feel like I'm aiming for the right goal. I feel like Kiki is auto and then Kiki is not auto is the obvious way to solve this. So I suppose something I haven't played around with. Suppose Kiki's standing right here and moves to the right, but at the same moment a tile push happens, except for by the time my tile pushes are always going upwards. And a Baba is auto. Can I have Kiki as push and Baba as auto? I can. However, if I establish those rules, there's no way I could outrun Baba to get in front of him to have him try to give me a push. And the tiles... Well, the tiles could act at a distance to establish the rule, possibly. Baba would already be auto to be running over the tile to establish the rule. Yeah, and all the rules would have to be phrased up here. It would have to be Baba is auto, and then Kiki is push. So I don't think Kiki can be pushed across. I just had an idea. Yeah, look at that. Of course. If I leave a Baba on this tile, then Kiki, if Baba is push, can push the phantom tile. Or anything could push the phantom tile. What does that do for me? Probably something. That might be everything I need. Because if I leave Baba on one tile, phrase Baba is push here. I can also push in all 4 directions this way. Say Kiki is auto. I still have access to the word tile. And so just to demonstrate, once again, boy, I'm not used to being auto. Let's just idle. And then go down here. So now what happens if I press right? I'm going to push Baba 2 to the right. And so I push the word tile 2 to the right. So yeah, once again, I pushed right once. Because I'm auto, I move twice to the right. I push the... I'm going to call him Phantom Baba, even though he's not a phantom. Ephemeral is a better word. 2 to the right, who pushes the word tile 2 to the right. This seems important. And could I have gotten... Would I push... Okay, so let's try this now. So if tile was push, does it matter where Baba is? It will, but let's not worry about it just yet. Do I want the tile here? This would be pushing to the right. Yeah, so if I had one of the tiles there, I had the other tile here. Then I said Baba is push in order to put Baba... No, I want Baba on the other one. I want Baba over here. This is doing the opposite of what I wanted. I had to be pushing against ephemeral Baba. And the problem is I wanted to be standing over here and pushing against actual Baba. Which is not what I want. Rats. I'm going to do it anyway, just in case there's something I've forgotten. So it would have been Baba is push. It would have been Kiki is auto. And then the idea would be the act of moving right, pushing through this Baba would somehow have an effect that caused Phantom Baba to push to the right and break up the Kiki is auto text. Oh, I might have crashed the game. No, it just took a minute to undo. So what ended up happening there? Kiki is auto. Oh, Baba's push, so I wasn't able to move into Baba's square. But I also did not move the auto keyword to the right, because it's only ephemeral Baba who I can push that way to have an action happen that way. But at least I'm thinking of other ideas that even if they don't quite work, are at least getting into maybe plausibly different range. And I'm still continuing to learn a lot about this whole tile mechanic. If Kiki can push the Phantom Baba, Baba could probably also push the Phantom Baba. How would that work? How would I demonstrate that? Let's not think too hard. I think what I want to do is... I think I want to do something like this. I want to put Baba on one of the tiles. Then I'm going to put the word tile over here. Tile is not push. And now if I say, oops, now if I phrase Baba is auto in between here, my hypothesis is Baba will push the word auto, which will push the word is, which will push the word Baba, which will push the ephemeral Baba, which will push the word tile. What? Why is Baba facing right this time? Baba's facing right this time. Previously, he was... Is there some randomness with his facing, or did I do something to do that? He's been facing right the whole time. How did I get Baba into this state? I want to witness this. So we're going to undo all of this. So I pushed Baba into the square there. Does the direction I push Baba in? Now he's facing right. if I push him onto this one, now he's facing left. Now he's facing right. Is it random each time and I just got lucky with an up and down a few times and just thought it was always up and down? Now he keeps facing right. Or is it somehow... Oh, I have another hypothesis. Maybe each individual tile location has a facing. The tiles have a facing, I bet. So this tile is now facing upwards. And placing Baba onto the tile, I bet you Baba, ephemeral Baba, gains the tiles facing. And so now I think the tile is going to be facing upwards. No, he's still facing leftwards. No, rightwards, because I faced that one. So if I put Bob on this tile, the right won't be facing upwards. Yes. Okay, I understand. The last direction the tile has been pushed is the facing of that tile. That is the facing that Baba is going to inherit when Kiki pushes Baba onto the other tile. Therefore, I can choose to have Baba push in any direction. And so with that information, does that give me a way to solve the puzzle? All right, I was thinking about that, but then I realized I was starting to do an experiment, and I never finished my experiment. And now that I understand more, let me try to finish my experiment, which was, if I put Baba here, that guy's facing right. I want him actually facing to the left, which means I need to push him here and then back to the left. And so now both of them are facing to the left. I put Bob over here. He's facing to the left. Then get rid of the push keyword and move the tile keyword over here. And so now the hypothesis I had before... Oh, Baba's facing the wrong way. Gosh darn it. Baba, why you gotta be facing the wrong way? We'll fix it. We can rebuild him. Okay, Baba's facing the correct way now. So, hypothesis is tile moves to the left because ephemeral Baba pushes him. No, ephemeral Baba... Yeah, just pushes him. It's not that ephemeral Baba is getting pushed. So that's not interesting. Oh! Ho 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 ho. Is this what I'm trying to do? This might be what I'm trying to do. This is still not quite right, but let's try this. That time, ephemeral Baba wasn't pushing anything. Can I, like, push the tiles along? Does pushing the tiles along help me? Could one tile be facing left and one tile be facing up and I move multiple bits of text somehow? Something, something? Because again, it seems like to have the action at a distance just running while Kiki is off doing Kiki's thing. Kiki is auto. Must be created for at least one turn. And then undone. And the problem is, Baba is auto, probably had to be set in motion by Kiki at the beginning before any of that happens. So we need to go from Baba is auto to Kiki is auto, back to Baba is auto. But, hold the phone, the other thing I realized that I've already forgotten about is that since tile is push, we have also discovered that auto can push words on top of one another, which means I can also stack words. I can't get on the other side of, like, Kiki and you to try to stack any words alongside it. But I might want to stack, like, auto and push or something. Babo could be auto and push, which might do something. I think those are the only interesting words to stack. Could be tile. Could be, the tiles could be auto and push too. Potentially a lot of flexibility here. If the tile was also auto, then like Baba could be pushing a thing along and standing on the tile continuously and continually exerting a force with Phantom Baba. But this still doesn't figure out how Kiki's gonna wind up being auto while Baba's auto. There's still something to figure out here, but we're getting close, and we're discovering all the power of tiles at this point. Well, tile plus auto, I guess. Tile plus auto and a non-U Baba character, in this case Kiki. I've been trying things out vertically rather than horizontally, and this almost works. Except for, if we look at the order of events here, it seems like the ephemeral Baba is pushing, and Baba is moving up. But then the rule is broken and Baba doesn't get a chance to move up again. However, if I move both of these tiles up one, and then we watch the same thing here, it got pushed to the left. I guess Baba tried to move up first, but he was unable to because Baba's auto was already running up against the wall of the word Kiki. And so basically what I'm wondering is, I wonder if I swap the order, like if the tiles were auto and Baba was stationary, would that do what I want by changing the order somehow? And then like the tile would, it's still not exactly right. It might be exactly right. The tile, we're bopping the word tile out of the way before the auto kicked in. So this probably isn't quite right, but if I say tile is auto, then at this moment, the tile landed on Baba, which meant the phantom tile guy appears. He pushes that out of the way. Well, he didn't push it out of the way. It wasn't the Baba pushing him out of the way. I think I wanted Baba on the other square. Yes, I wanted Baba on the other square. All right, that's fine. So I can say Baba is push. Say Baba is push. And then I actually, I'm pushing the word tile though. Gosh darn it. Baba, quit being push. Tile, get out of the way. Baba, start being push again. I want Baba sitting here. Then I want to phrase tile is auto over here. And try this again and maybe something will happen. Still the same thing happened. So, both tiles are trying to move. One tile moves, oh right, there's no Baba pushing happening because Baba isn't auto at this point. Right. So the only thing that was pushing tile is auto up was the tile. One tile pushes to the left. Breaks the rule tile is auto, and now what I was hoping is somehow like Baba is auto was going to be pushing the words is auto upward with the Phantom Baba, but the Phantom Baba isn't trying to do anything because Baba's just sitting there. But suppose I had Baba tile as auto, because I know I can put the words Baba and tile on the same location, and had Baba racing upwards one square to the right of the tile, and then at this moment he would be exerting a push. That might actually work. So my starting condition looks just like this, except Baba is going to come down to where Kiki is standing, facing upwards, and the words Baba and tile need to be on top of one another. I can set that up. So this should get the words Baba and tile on top of one another. There we go. And then if I do tile is push, I should, well, Baba tile is push, I should be able to push all of these guys into their appropriate locations. I'm not 100% sure I got the locations right, but maybe I did. So if I do this, what happened here? The tile arrived a little bit too quickly, or the blue tile coming from the right arrived a little bit too late, I feel like. Although everything was still autoing. So that's probably okay. And then... The tile pushed the words to the left. But the pushing Baba did not manage to push the words is auto up afterwards. Which is not meeting my expectations. I wonder... What do I wonder? I wonder if the tile had been one row down, like this, if I could have witnessed the order of operations. Does this even work? They don't intersect now. So I needed that tile farther to the left. Got it. So from here, if I go ahead and move you 2 to the left, yes, that should be correct. So now if I do this, so during this move, the tile is going to move Baba tile to the left, and the Baba should exist to exert a pushing force upwards. Yes. Maybe they try to happen simultaneously, actually, and so it's never possible to move Baba to the left and then Izauto up to where Kiki is in the same move. Because I think basically that was the same setup. And this was also something I managed to do without the crazy bobble tile on the same square shenanigans. Yeah, because here's the same situation, just one farther up. And this time Izauto doesn't get pushed up. And tile is not pushed, so it's not the tile getting out of the way. It's the word Baba tile was in the way. Izauto tried to push up before all that happened. And this time, I even have the auto movement pushing to the left, and then the selector ephemeral Baba movement pushing up. And last time I had those in the other 2 orders, and so neither order works to do what I want. And also I'm remembering again that this isn't actually what I want. Because this would be creating Kiki as auto, but I need to have Kiki as auto and break it up. Gosh darn it. I don't know if this is interesting or not, but Baba is auto, Baba's up top, ephemeral's on the bottom. The word Baba moved down, and the word is auto moved up. Now compare. If it were the other way around, Baba's on the bottom, ephemeral Baba's on the top. Then Baba and is moved down, and auto moved up. And so what does that mean in terms of like cascading movement? It seems like ephemeral Baba was moving first, and so he grabbed the word Baba, and Baba grabbed the word auto, and then ephemeral Baba managed to grab the word is or something. I don't know how to make this work for me, but it's interesting to note. Alright, new idea again, which I think I looked at a little bit a while ago. If I just try to set things up so that Baba is continually pushing Kiki to the right, which would involve Baba going this way and then being auto while Kiki is push. So if Baba is auto, Baba's going to walk to the right, he's going to continue walking to the right, and so there's going to continually be a phantom Baba trying to push to the right. So if I step to the right, he pushes me through. That's all it was. I learned a ton of other cool mechanics and interesting bits. But that's all it took to solve this one. Oh my gosh. I spent over an hour on this now. I'll have to see when I edit it down what it turns into, decide where we are in an episode. Okay, yeah, I think this is going to be the entire episode. So we spent the entire episode looking at a puzzle that we've already looked at, but we did eventually solve it. Nevertheless, I feel like this was a really good episode. I got to show off kind of like the scientific method, trying to discover some unknown mechanics, as well as just kind of play with all the combinations that I could do. I got a much firmer understanding of all the tile mechanics. And even though we went down some rabbit holes and went in a bunch of wrong directions before cycling back around to at the very beginning of the episode, like I had the idea of like having Kiki be push and discarded it because I didn't have the information that I could push to the right. And then once I discovered the information that I could push to the right, I had a bunch of other things I was trying to investigate and forgot that there was that whole thread that I didn't have a chance to play out before. And so I think it speaks to the complexity and interestingness of this game because, I mean, I guess admittedly there are a bunch of hidden rules kind of off screen that do all the tile mechanics, but with those internalized as kind of just rules that apply to this whole sub world that we're in. There's only one, two, three, four, five rules and two other words here, and it created all that complexity in a very simple looking puzzle. And so that's what's great about this game. And this is definitely scratching an itch that I'd had for a while. I've been playing a bunch of other games or whatever, but nothing quite works like Baba Is You in this regard. Yeah, it would be fun to try to design a similar kind of like style of game. This is a very interesting game. In any case, I hope that you guys managed to enjoy the episode, even though it took me a long time to get to a single solution. I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.